Hello and welcome to my review of Plus500. This is hands down one of the largest CFD brokers in the world, if not the largest. If it isn't, it's right there. You can see it's got its own platform. It is pretty intuitive. It's a pretty nice platform, actually. I've used it before. Found it very simple to use. You can run it on iPad, iPhone, or iOS, Android, web, Windows, etc. It can be opened, the account can be opened with as little as £100, and the investment category is really what makes it stand out above others, because Plus500 has over 1,000 different trading instruments. And this is kind of neat because they have sector indices, the cannabis stock index, for example, which is, of course, something that a lot of people are paying attention to these days. The FANG Plus index. So you can click on one of these. It'll tell you the conditions. The spread here is 2.1. You can definitely kind of look into it. It's based on the futures in the ICE, Netflix, Facebook, and it's an index of 10 different companies. So it's a good way to play, like, as you would expect, an actual sector. Interestingly, they have a significant amount of Forex pairs, and what I really like is they have the US dollar index. That's crucial. Even if you don't trade it specifically, it's crucial to have that dollar index in front of you, if it's at all possible, because it will dictate where a lot of Forex trading happens. Pretty wide variation of pairs. The Swiss-Hungarian forint isn't exactly a pair you see very often. 1 to 30 leverage. Commodities, some of the usuals, and then a couple of other ones that you don't see quite as much. Lean hogs, cocoa, palladium, sugar, coffee, silver, etc. So just click on gold, and you can see the spread's 28 cents. The leverage in commodities is 1 to 20. We also have crypto. This is 1 to 2 leverage, but there's plenty of different crypto to trade. Tron, IOTA, Monero, of course, Bitcoin, and Ethereum. Shares. Now, you have various countries around the world that you can trade shares in. So, for example, there is a list of Swedish companies that you can trade CFDs in. Shares are 1 to 5. That's going to be true regardless of the country that you're trading out of. And then we have options here that you can trade. In this example, it's on the S&P 500, calls and puts. This would be, like an options ladder, essentially. So, obviously, you're going to be really hard-pressed to find a market that you can't trade here, and that is, without a doubt, one of the biggest draws. They do have professional accounts available. But you have to be an accredited investor. That's an entirely different process. They are listed on the FTSE 250. They are under supervision of the FCA in the UK. There's the number there. And they, of course, sponsor Atletico Madrid. So, obviously, a pretty stable company that's been around for years. In 2018, they opened up 39 million positions. They have over 1 million clients, 304,000 active customers in 2018 alone. Plus500 is one of those brokerage firms that's been around forever, and quite frankly has been trusted forever. Very straightforward. You can see here in the FAQs, you go to deposits, and details for a bank transfer. How do I deposit money? Debit cards, electronic wallets, PayPal, Skrill, bank transfers. There are some other regional ones that they accept depending on the country that you are coming from, so that is something to keep in mind. But this is a highly regulated and professional environment. Plus500, again, has been around forever and has transacted numerous millions of transactions every year for several years in a row.